It usually only snows in Vancouver once or twice a year, but this one was a bit of a dump. So, kind of why the other project car isn't here yet. It's got like .R 200 treadwear tires on it, so don't work so good in the snow. All right, so this time I'm going for a more close-up viewpoint so you can actually see better what I'm doing down here. I actually have to open the door before I jack up the car at the corner because the car go twisty and the door is like kind of gets jammed. So today's episode is brought to you by coffee I made at home. There's been some budget cuts recently. Honestly, still very good coffee. What? There's no screw in there. Oh, look at that. There's a couple of screws down there. 3 screws down there. I forgot to clean out the bin, little cubby down here of my hardware where I was storing a bunch of my screws before I put the center console. Extras. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, hi. Ohio. Oh, what does any of this mean? Okay, lose the trigger. Too hot. There we go. Okay, so because of the nature of this thing and that this mount is not OEM, it's gonna need a little Loctite to keep it all together. I can't even see what I'm doing. I have no idea where that bolt is. Where are we going here? Okay, here we go. This kind of here. Okay, see, so I admit, not my finest work, but it's Loctited, it won't go anywhere, and it will give me some isolation from the engine noise. So there we have it. Oh yeah, I don't feel it. It used to shift and you could hear the noise in the car, like clunk, 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 clunk. That's good. All right, I'm going to wrap this up and put this all back together. And those are in. Oh, here goes the last interior part for, this is the first time that I'm saying this is the last time I'm doing this. The last interior part is going in the Delsol. So this is the first time I'm lying. So they're probably going to be something else. But I mean, aside from my jacket, and there's some stuff in here, but whatever. It's complete, you know, I mean, everything's here, you know. Center console, gotta wash that out. Oh, there it is. There. Cup holder, still there, works. Yeah, ashtray works. Lid is functional. Stereo lid, functional. Nice little head unit in there. Does a good little job. HVAC all works proper. Oh, no AC though. So yeah, I guess not proper, but I mean, I don't want AC. Hazards, defrost, cruise, doesn't exist. Auxiliary lights, I think that's the front ones, yep. Door cards are in pretty good shape. There's a little damage on that one, just a little bit. And this one's actually pretty good. No damage. All the interior panels are in. You got these Storage bins in the back, everything, all the fasteners are in. I gotta find blanks for these spots. Oh, I'm tired. What if I'm getting sick? Maybe I'm just getting exhausted. I don't know. I wonder what time it actually is. What else was on the list? Anyway, I gotta say goodbye and check the list because the list is on the phone. All right. Due to budget constraints, we're not ordering any more parts for this car. Do some things in a pretty simple fashion. Doesn't have to be rocket science. We can just do a good job. Got a little Circuit Joy. This is just like a little cutout machine. So we have made a faux decal. You can kind of see that, right? Yeah, we made our own decal. Doesn't need to be straight. So let's get rid of this outer edge now. Now we need some transfer tape. This is the transfer tape. So you gotta stick it onto the thing. You peel it off like that. Okay? It's all gonna work just fine. No big deal. Cut this down again. We're left with this. So we're gonna peel the white backing off this part, stick it on the car. Ba-dang. This is where things get tricky.
In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
Just like the rest of this car. Okay, so I got these a while ago. Program fuel injection, dual overhead cam. Now, I know these are for the EF and DA Civic and Integra. I know they're not for this gen of car. And I also know they're supposed to go at the very front of the door. But I know in Japan on these cars, they had like a dual overhead cam logo back here. So this isn't a VTEC, so I'm not gonna do VTEC decals, but the dual overhead cam program fuel injection is cool. I'm gonna put it at the back edge of the door, but on the door still. Because I like it there. I know this isn't correct. I am very well aware of its incorrectness. So don't feel free to bug me about it. This is a choice. Thought it was something interesting we could do and have fun with things a little bit. So let's pull this off.
Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
Probably polarizing. I don't really care though. I like it. Alright, that's a wrap on principal photography for the Delsol. Turned out pretty sweet. I like it quite a bit. It is very nice.